Compassionate leadership is the key of the future. We're talking about a vision, compassion. When we say compassion, it's not pity, self-pity. Compassion is how to serve others without receiving anything in return.
Yeah.
This is what leaders, it's an emerging trend. It's an emerging trend, and leaders should really think about that. And I want to, I enjoyed Eddie's, I came through Eddie and then Tom and then Andrew. I enjoyed all of it. So thank you for putting all these talented thought leaders on to share their insights. And the reason they do this is really to serve others. When you have somebody spending an hour or two waiting for their turn, their intention is to serve others. So compassionate leadership is very important and essential. And it has to be, we work toward making it the norm and people accept it. Now, we talk about empathy, and empathy is different than compassion. Empathy is the intention. Empathy is where you feel the feelings of others and you intend to help them. Compassion, what makes it happen. So you really have to be empathetic plus compassionate. Compassionate leadership is the key of the future. To save our union, to save our organization, to save our empire, you have to be compassionate. Otherwise, collapse is coming, and it's coming fast.
Yeah. You know, you're right on with that, Abe, and I've been chomping at the bit to get you on here because you mentor world leaders and very influential, very rich people, etc. They still realize that having a mentor, having somebody to bounce off of, keeps that ego away and really keeps them connected to themselves as well as their businesses. Can you expand on that? Because I love the way you explain that.
Yeah, humility. I mean, you see, the minute you reach the position of power, power corrupts. Power takes away what you learned as a young kid, as a young adult, as someone thinking to become a leader and helping others. You reach that position of power, for whatever reason, you change. So you need reminders. Humility is one of them. I haven't reached the stages I want yet, but I always remind myself, and I seek the guidance of the higher being by saying, make me humble within so I can serve others. Make me mighty in front of them, but within me, make me humble. Seek that guidance. As a leader, the chair of power, the seat of power will corrupt you. There's no question about it. Unless you have a humility from within, you need to seek it from a higher being or from people that engages with you and remind you, consultants of sorts. Private people that will care for you and advisors and say, you know what, you reach a point where you have to be humble. Humility is the key to anything. You would do it, the way you do it is you seek it. You have to seek it. It's not going to come naturally because the seat of power, whether it's an organization or otherwise, is going to corrupt you, corrupt the self. And you start, the ego starts saying, because the I in us is so strong. So the I starts saying, I am the individual, I am the highest, I am this. It plays the tricks on you and you believe it unless you train yourself to be better.